Motion. Motion is productivity is low compared to industry standards. Working overtime just because. Increases in occupational health and safety issues. And this primarily relates into manufacturing. If you have a lot of motions with forklifts going all around. But I'll never forget when I first came out of college, the first inventory that I went to, the amount of forklifts that were going around was amazing. Did you ever go through a warehouse and it's like beep, beep, the forklifts going around? It was like music to my ears this first time because forklifts were going this way, that way, and it's just all the beeping. There was so much motion that it can become a occupational health and safety issue. The ergonomics, the science of fitting workplace conditions and the job. What does it look like? Demands to the capabilities of the working population. The science of fitting your workplace. What does it look like? How much motion is there? How many you want to set a threshold. All change needs to be measurable. You want to be crazy? So here's measurable. Measurable is right now, and you can sit out in your warehouse and do it. I'm not going to help on this one. I'll help you with anything else. See how many beeps you hear of your forklifts. Measurable would be, wow, I heard 156 beeps. Measurable would be, let's get it down to 75, right? And we're going to talk about quantifiable results, but that's an example. So locating files or supporting documents, paperless environment. We're a paperless environment. Anybody want to go for a tour, you won't see any paper here. You will. The picking up papers and not performing an action. Howard, you had mentioned you have a stack of papers in your office, you pick them up, put them down, pick them up, put them down. Mike Vians said about when you're entrenched in something and then you put it down to wait, and then how you have to re-educate yourself as to where you left off.
Do that more and more often when you get old like me, too.
Just try and catch a fish and then I'll start talking to you. Excessive travel and client visits. Where do you spend your time? All right? Now, face-to-face meetings are very important, but think about your sales force or whoever it may be, how much time you spend in your car. Why are normally webinars are better attended than live seminars? Because you spend time to get here. You're going to spend time to go back to your office. Fortunately, there was no traffic. But you wanted to see my red tie, which is wonderful, right? So think about how many excessive travel, how many times you visit with a client. It's important to interface with your client, but how many times do you do it, right? How many times are you going to golf with your best customer? As many as they want. But is that what's necessary? It's time. Stop and start mentality, picking up, putting down, re-educating yourself, and disorganized desk or workplace. You have the same SKU number in 5 different areas.